Today we are at Wolf Performing Arts Center, and the dream is to someday own our own performing arts center with large stage and classrooms and lobby and offices. We are now in our second location. Wolf Performing Arts Center started in 2005 in the basement of a church in Wynwood. We then moved. We were very fortunate to find this great space on the campus of St. Thomas of Villanova, and we are able to rent this building. And the church was kind enough to let us push down some walls so that we had a little bit more space to have our black box theater. The mission for our children is to give children a place where they feel confident, where they develop character and creativity, and give them a safe environment where they can learn about theater, learn about life, make friends, and the summer program is part of it. The summer program started in the summer of 2007. We opened in the fall of 2005. Our first summer we didn't have a camp, but our camp director, who happens to be Bobbi Wolf, who happens to be my youngest child, and was a teacher, wanted to do more with Wolfpack and decided, let's have a summer program. And originally we thought there are so many summer camps, it wasn't going to happen. It has grown beyond expectations. Children here, we have 3 different programs at our camp. We have our Wolf Cubs, which are for rising kindergarten through 2nd graders. We have a PAC program, which is for campers who are rising 3rd through 8th graders. And a few summers ago, we developed our Wolf High, which are high school students, children going into 9th through 12th grades, where they have their own program. Not only are they learning about acting, but they're also helping the younger children. It's just been a phenomenal program.
The way it works is our Cubs, our kindergarten through 2nd grade, they do 10 one-week sessions. Our PAC students, they do 2-week sessions because they put on full Broadway shows. They need more time to rehearse. And then our high school students, we do 4 sessions with them, also 2 weeks. They follow the PAC model. They do an acting intensive, and then they help the younger kids with their show and the technical aspects of it. So coming up this month, the PAC kids are doing Footloose and Annie. Those are their 2 Broadway shows. And then high school is kind of cool because they get to sort of create what they want to do. And then Cubs, we have a bunch of shows. I wouldn't be able to list them all, but they all follow our stories on stage.
For this age group, we do a musical review. So we will, Janine, our education director, she writes the scripts for this age group. She will take the story, and then we have 3 to 5 songs depending on the week, and we just kind of put different songs from musicals or different pop songs that the kids know into the story. This age is very fun because they pick things up so quickly. They can learn a song and a dance in a matter of 30 minutes and then come back the next day and it's totally done, memorized. Yeah.
I am a former school teacher. I thought I retired, but I retired from public school teaching to follow my dream, corny as it may sound, and that was to give children educational theater year-round. I was a teacher for 20 years in Lower Merion School District at Ballackinwood Middle School, where I not only taught, had the pleasure of teaching wonderful children, but also ran the after-school theater program. And I believe that theater is more than an after-school program. It is a year-round educational program. So I left my teaching career, I retired, and decided to open up a program. And as I said, we started in the basement of a church. And there were a lot of people who thought, oh, it's fine, nothing's going to happen. And here we are. We outgrew where we were, our first location, and we are filling up this location.
What's your favorite part about this camp? Oh, the community, by far. Everyone here is absolutely so friendly, so nice. I felt so welcome. You know, first day of camp can always be really stressful, even for me, and I'm going into 12th grade, and I just felt so welcome. The second I walked in, there were smiling faces everywhere. You know, I remember seeing people, and everyone was just like, oh, you know, come sit with us, and it was just such a great community. I loved it.
Every time I come, it's just so fun and welcoming, like, it's just so fun. Like, even if I haven't been here all year, and I come in late in the summer, it's just so fun. Like, I never left.
I like how everyone's included, and even if you're not the main role, you always have something to do.
It's just a lot of fun. I feel like I found like a family, lots of friends to come back to, and yeah, the counselors are really nice.
I went to the University of the Arts, and I studied acting there. And then I've always worked with children. My first job was at the preschool that I went to when I was younger. And I started here just over 4 years ago. I work with the youngest group, the Cubs. So they arrive on Monday, and we kind of just jump right in. We start with getting to know you games, just getting them comfortable with a theatrical setting. And then we jump right in and learn our first song. We tell them what the story is going to be about. A lot of the stories for the Cubs are based off of fairy tales or known stories. So we jump right in, we learn our song, we learn our first dance, and then we see who wants lines, who wants to speak by themselves. And then myself and my co-director, we assign lines and just kind of teach them on the spot.
First, we have auditions and callbacks, and then before we get our roles, we get separated into the two casts, and we learn a bit of the music that everyone will be singing, and then we get our parts, and some people are taken into different rooms to sing other songs and block other scenes, but everyone is always doing something.
The days are really long, and it doesn't even feel long until you get home, and you're just like, whew, but it's so fun. I've learned that, like, this is specific to acting, but just in general, like, if you don't get what you are looking for, you can still make do with what you have, and even if you don't get the part that you want or you don't get the solo, you'll still have so much fun here. I was always interested in acting, but this definitely, like, amplified my interest.
We are a nonprofit, and we get our funding through various sources. We get our funding through individuals because people believe in our program. We get our funding from foundations. Our sponsorship program is growing. We have recently hired a new development director who has the experience, is professional, is fabulous, and she is helping to guide us in the direction we need to go. We do a wonderful program in the summer of raising money for scholarship because we believe every child deserves the opportunity to be here and to learn through theater at Wolfpack. So we have a program called Make a Change, where the children bring in change. And we have a big jar out there if you want to see it later. And the kids, you know, go to their piggy banks, go stuff their hands down sofas, wherever they might find change, and they bring in change, and that change is all used for our scholarship program. Last year, we awarded about $12,000 in scholarship. So, as I said, Wolfpack is for all children. We do not want finances to keep children from being here. We open our arms to children of all abilities, and all educational abilities, and we are here for everyone. It's a safe environment. That's our goal, is to let every child know, regardless of the way they identify themselves, the way they learn, their financial ability, we are here for them.
Basically, we want to provide a community for kids to come and feel safe and supported, and learn creatively and be able to feel like they can express themselves outside of theater, as a person. You gain skills that you can apply to your job in a classroom, just communicating with other people. All of our programming has a pretty rigorous educational curriculum associated with it. So we work hard to revamp that every year, and we get feedback from the kids and our parents, and we take that and move forward and build a program that we think kids are going to love and continue to come back to.
I think it's really important to have a place like this in the community. I think acting is such a great way for people to express themselves and get up on stage and be someone else for a little bit of time and just feel free of all judgment. And so I think it's really great to have a place like this in the community with such friendly faces and everyone's so supportive, where you can go express yourself but learn and experience and also sort of get this feel. I think it's also a very professional feel that we do here, and so that's really great.
Well, I used to be pretty shy, and now I can definitely like speak in front of people and express myself and stuff like that. A while ago, my brother started doing it, and my parents, like, I just decided to do it because he did it, but after a while, I've just wanted to keep coming back because it's a lot of fun. It's like I'll meet someone at the beginning of 2 weeks, and like by the end, we'll be friends, which is really cool.
It's very rewarding for me. I'm at a point now where, because I taught in the area, I'm at a point where my former students are bringing their children to Wolfpack right now, and we have grown to the point that we have children from more than 100 schools. I think latest count is like 109 schools in the area. These children make friends, and they are here for a 1 or 2 week session depending on the program. They make friends, they create theater, they feel good about what they do, they learn communication skills, cooperation, and they laugh and have fun and sing and dance, and it's wonderful.